Hey, it's me, Marquelworld. It's YouTube, baby. You better sub to the YouTube channel. And I'm also on TikTok. Santos Escobar, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Santos, he has defeated the United States champion, Autstin. And now he has to face Rey Mysterio, even though he already beat the United States champion. Let's gossip about that. I post at least 3 times a week. Let's gossip, let's gossip. And I apologize, I am washing with my dishwasher, so you might hear that in the background, but let's get on to it. Santos, he doesn't even need to face Rey Mysterio if he already beat the champion. Let's gossip, let's gossip. We love to gossip in Marquelworld. Why would I want to face Rey Mysterio if I already beat the United States champion? I should get a title shot. That was so odd and weird. I wasn't even sure maybe if I was hallucinating, because why would the United States champion face somebody if it's an invitational tournament or whatever it is? Why would the United States champion even compete? Shouldn't he face the winner of this whole ordeal? So I'm just a little confused, but I don't know. I mean, we have Dominic, who's on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So apparently the brand split is now over, since you have one man who's on all the shows now. So nothing makes sense anymore with WWE. But with Santos, I don't want him to be Rey Mysterio. I know it's going to be a passing of a torch kind of thing, and he does want to put his buddy over. I don't really, I'm not really in love with Santos yet. I really don't see what the big deal is about him. I haven't warmed up to him. I haven't. This is just gossip, and this is just my opinion. Marquelworld, all things professional wrestling and my life. So this is my opinion. I really don't know. Well, you know, Santos, if he will ever be a Rey Mysterio caliber, if he will ever have that reaction Rey Mysterio gets. You know, if you're passing the torch, that means you're passing it to the next person who you think will be able to do what you did. You're passing the torch. I did it. Now it's time for you to do it. So I don't want Rey Mysterio to pass the torch to someone that barely, you know, he gets a small reaction, but he don't get a Rey Mysterio reaction. He doesn't get a Dominic Mysterio reaction. If any Latino star that they should push, it should be the Latino star, Dominic Mysterio, because he is the Latino star that has the full heat. They could make him a babyface, but unfortunately Santos, you know, the LWO, you know, he's trying to make that work for him, but, you know, unfortunately, I don't see it working. There's no reaction. It's just like, and he's a little too pretty for me. I'm sorry. You know, sometimes I think, am I watching wrestling or am I watching America's Next Top Model? Because half these wrestlers are just very pretty these days. No offense, but I'm just saying a lot of these wrestlers are really pretty, but, and he's one of those wrestlers that just say his teeth's whitened. You know, it looks like he's maybe wearing foundation. His face is all perfect. You know, it just seems like all these wrestlers, like Bret Hart said, are more into their foundation, their looks, instead of actually wrestling. It is the new generation. But I remember wrestlers back in the Ruthless Aggression area where, you know, you saw people with pimples, you saw people with acne, you saw people with bad fucking skin. Now it's like everybody got to be airbrushed and beat. So, not really a fan of his. As you can see, of the Santos guy, I'm not really a fan of his. He isn't really warming up to me. It may not be him personally. It may just be the WWE and their booking. I don't know who Santos is, his real name. So I can't be mad at the person that's portraying him. I'm just saying his character is very like, why do I care? Because he's Rey Mysterio's friend? Is that why I'm supposed to care about him? He really doesn't have his own storyline, and there's really no reason for us, the WWE fan and the WWE universe, to care about no Santos, because what did you do? You were just an ally of Rey Mysterio. Well, that's what I get out of that. Let's gossip. Who do you think's gonna win? I think it's gonna be Rey Mysterio that loses to pass the torch. Even though I said this. I said, I bet you they're going to pass the torch to somebody who's like almost 40 years old. Because, you know, WWE these days, they have like a lot of people there in their late 30s who they're trying to push. Even though NXT, they claim they want people underneath 30. But, you know, they do push a lot of these 39 plus people who's about to be 40. But then it's like, you don't let people after 30 joining NXT, yet y'all pushing 40-year-old people all the time. You're pushing Damian Priest, who's in his 40s, I think, or he's 39, but I know I looked him up before, and I think he's like 41 or 40. Then we have this Santos person who's 39. I was like, he's very pretty, and he looks like he's wearing foundation, but I bet you he's like a little older than what he portrays to be. And here enough, he's 39 years old. I was like, he's about to be 40 in a couple months. So I'd rather have Rey Mysterio, who's in his late 40s, get pushed than somebody in their early 40s. They still both in their 40s. They still the same generation. They in the same decade, you know, so who knows? I'm just blabbing off because it's Friday night. I had a long night. Anthony, if you're here, I want to say hello to you. But I had a long night, so I'm just mumbling things. Gossip. I post at least 3 times a week. Y'all better subscribe to this YouTube. Y'all better subscribe. All this time I'm posting this, editing, all this posting every week, 3 times a week. I better give a follow. And if you're on YouTube, you better click that subscribe button. If you're on TikTok, you better click that follow button. Oh yeah, I'm starting to get the nitty-gritty of TikTok. I'm starting to get it now. But let's gossip. Do you really think they're gonna push Santos? I don't know. Please. I'd rather see Dominic Mysterio get pushed. I'd rather see aren't they Latin stars? Angel Gargarzian and his cousin. I love them. You know, the tag team, the Kiss Cam, reminded me of the Ruthless Aggression when Maria did the Kiss Cam. I liked them. I can't think of the cousin's name right now, but that's a shame because they don't really push them. I know it starts with the H, Harmedo. I'd rather see them two get pushed or be in the LWO. It's Marquelworld. All things professional wrestling. I post at least 3 times a week. Y'all better sub to the YouTube and follow the TikTok. And do you think Santos is going to be pushed? Or do you think also that Rey Mysterio is going to get a chance for one last title reign? It's Marquelworld. I'll see you guys in the next video.